Hello? Hello? We're deep in the woods. Sort of, we're like on the border, because like there's a side of the woods where there's people's houses. But I came to a trail that led to a trail that led to a trail up the hill. But I saw what looked like a fire pit. And remember, we're still in the woods. We're still in the woods, right? I don't know what this is. Do you see the trees? Little white. Okay. I was like, okay, these are probably no trespassing signs, or maybe it's something for the wildlife or something. Look what these are. What the is going on in here? This is Utah, Florida. They're all different. They're all different. Every single one. This one's from Georgia. And look at it. Like, look where the we are. Who the does something like this? And we got this one. And this obviously, you can tell, these aren't new. Like, not just that this is 2012, Noblesville, Indiana, right? Look at the tape. Look at the water damage. These bits have been hanging up for a while. Let me just, look at that. And over here in the middle of the fire pit, that's a shovel.
What the hell is that? Get your 45 out. It's right over there. See it? Holy shit. Let's go.
This is insane. A group of friends went camping in Mexico, and when they woke up the next morning, they noticed certain items from their campsite had gone missing. As they looked around, they noticed a set of boot tracks that did not belong to any of the group. It turns out that none of them wanted to say this the night before, but they all felt the feeling that someone was watching them. They took out their drone and set it to thermal vision. This is what they caught.
Context: I went camping with some friends, and we noticed that a person started following us. During the night we felt being watched, and heard noises around us. The next day at camp we saw their tracks, and we were missing things. I raised my drone with thermal camera to follow the person and retrieve our things. The person stopped at this point. changed the vision of the drone to see the person, and this is what happened. Come and explore this abandoned underground crypt, hidden deep in these Welch woods. Time to head down. Darker than I thought. This was a bad idea. They just keep going. It's a maze down here.
Complete dead end, about 100, 200 feet down, and it just stops dead. But there is these little offshoot tunnels. I think they're heading into the crypt there. Can you get a closer look? Yeah, so I think that actually heads into the crypt that's bricked up on the other side. Creepy.
I don't know, mate. What was that? What was that? I don't know.
This was some half-pig, half-human creature. It lunges at them and attempts to attack them, but they run away in horror, all while the creature continues to follow them.
What is that?
People are calling this a pigman sighting. Could this footage here be a real encounter of the pigman?
There's this one guy who was famous in Maine for, he was a legend that he would break into people's houses and steal their stuff. Then they found out that he was a real person, and he dropped out of society in like the 1970s and just decided to completely live by himself. Like, he didn't talk to people for decades.
Oh wow.
And he was by himself, alone in a tent in the woods, and he would just steal stuff from people's houses when they weren't around.
Camping trip gone wrong. My horror story of the unseen. I was on a camping trip with some friends in the middle of nowhere. We set up our tents and started a fire, but as the night went on, we started to hear strange noises coming from the woods. We shrugged it off as the wind, but the noises continued to get louder and more distinct. It sounded like someone or something was walking around our campsite. We all huddled around the fire, not daring to move. Suddenly, a figure appeared out of the darkness, standing right in front of us. It was tall, with glowing red eyes and a twisted grin on its face. We screamed and ran in different directions, but I could still hear the creature's laughter echoing in my mind as I stumbled through the woods, alone and lost. I never went camping again.
Terrifying things found deep in the woods.
This footage shows two friends exploring an open area deep in the woods on the 11th of December 2016. As the two friends continue to explore, they come across a terrifying find. They find a dugout grave hidden behind some trees that is a perfect size for a human body.
Yeah, I want to get a good view of it. Dude, somebody was digging a grave out here. Oh god.
There was never any explanation to why the grave was actually there, but do you think it was dug out for a human body?
I was trying to get another video of my dog refusing to go out at night without a flashlight. He started acting like he heard something though. And then I heard it too.
Huh, what is that?
It sounded like something large walking through the trees. I didn't see this eye glinting, but I heard it move.
Hello? Rocky, what? What is that? Mom?
Then I saw these eyes reflecting the light. My question is, if this one is a deer at this height, what is this one? Why is it staring? The way this one turns its head to look at me, though.
Come on, Rocky, let's go inside. Come on. Let's get out of here.
Part 3. You won't believe what we found inside this tunnel in the woods. Tons of stuff was left behind, and we thought that it was an abandoned mine until we saw a light. We followed the light. The lights led to a road. According to the Department of Natural Resources, this mine has been closed and inactive for over 20 years. But why is there still power and tire tracks? Follow for more weird explores.
If you're ever camping alone in the forest, which is something that I started doing when I was young there, if you ever hear animal sounds that are not quite right at night, you get up and leave. Because if they're getting close to you and they don't want you to hear human sounds, they'll start communicating in animal voices. And so, yeah, there's a few guys that were out there, and they started hearing like sounds that were just a little bit off. You know, you hear like a laughing falcon sound, and then he heard the capuchins from different areas, and usually capuchin monkeys are going to be all together in one spot. And he heard it from different directions, and he was just like, he said he climbed into the river and crawled like a turtle out of that. He said he went for hours and just to escape.
Oh my God. The other one's right here. Where'd they go? I got one. I can hear him screaming from that side. I could hear him screaming. Those are skinwalkers. I'm in the middle of a forest, guys. Where'd they go? This one's trying to get to this tree to tap too. Look how high this is, guys. Man, I knew they were. Oh! Where'd they go?
A local man went out to a favorite campsite in Oregon and never returned. Nearly all of his belongings were found at the campsite along with his car and camera, which contains a video of the night he's said to have gone missing. Take a look.
Be turning in early though. The fucking third time I've been woken up by these goddamn noises. Yeah, you can hear it. It's up from that side. Sounds right outside the tent. There's someone right outside the fucking tent. That can't be. That's not a fucking animal. That's someone's messing around with the rocks out there. Jesus Christ. Hey, fucking leave me alone! What the fuck is going on out there? Left the fucking flashlight. I can't see a goddamn thing outside this night vision. Jesus Christ. I don't know where the fuck I am. Fucking prick chased me off. Now I'm wandering the goddamn darkness. Shit. Fucking flashlight. Well, there's certainly no shortage of the pheasant back mushrooms out here. You can see here's one, and then one over here. They look really nice. And then just looking around here in the distance, that tree has a bunch, and then this log over here has a bunch. Take a walk over there. These look pretty big. Yeah, this, look how big that one is down there. It's got to be about 12 inches across. And this one looks like it has a bite out of it. And this one. And there's one over here. Looks like it's holding some water. Huh? I think it's time to go.
Scariest moments caught on camera in the woods. This video shows a strange man crawling out from the woods.
Buddy! How you doing? Oh! Just cruisers, man! He's crawling at me like it's goddamn... What's up, dude?
Some people say he was possessed by a demon or was a skinwalker. What do you think?
So this is this place, Bohemian Grove, and the idea was that all the elites would go there and they would engage in these occult rituals. So Alex films these people worshiping Moloch the owl god and doing this thing. He completely sneaks in, just acts like he belongs there, just let him in. They have a gate, guarded gate, just fucking, hey, how you doing? He looks like a Republican. They let him through. He is there filming them. They have an effigy, like a bunch of straw and shit that's supposed to represent a person that you're sacrificing to Moloch the owl god. They're dressed in these crazy hoods. They put the effigy down. They say, they have those loudspeakers and they have this crazy speech they give. It's so weird, but these are like legitimate, wealthy, famous people, politicians. These people are heads of banks and shit, and they're going there and they're dressing up. This is real.
I found something in the woods I'm sure I wasn't supposed to find. I was just camping deep in the Colorado mountains and noticed a short spur trail near our campsite. I decided to follow it, and that's when I came up on what looked like a second campsite. But this one was surrounded by a wall of logs. The logs were large and they were intertwined with barbed wire. After finding a way in, I could see a fire pit and a grill, and I could tell that someone had been there recently using the fire pit. What is this place? Why is it surrounded by a wall of dead logs? Why is it covered in barbed wire? And why was it so close to my campsite?
The Forest of the Dark Web. This video was posted anonymously on the dark web. It is difficult to understand because few details are given. In the description, it is said that a man who lives next to a psychiatric hospital often heard noise in front of his house, so he decided to install a camera. And looking at the images, he saw this.
There's someone sense because I parked somewhere where you couldn't see. No one was on that road. Wait, he's touching my truck. How am I supposed to get him away? He's literally knocking. He's literally knocking on my truck. The canopy, the back door's locked right there. I'm scared from wherever. I don't think he knows that there's anyone in here. I'm so scared right now. He's literally peeking through the door right now.
Whoever was out there knocks on the truck and tries the door handles, all while Noah sits inside, forced to just listen to it happen. Fortunately, he had his doors locked, so no one could get inside. After multiple minutes, footsteps are finally heard leaving. When it got light outside, Noah drove back to the road and back home. Later that morning, he found handprints all over his truck, specifically on his back window from someone trying to see inside, and a lot on his door handles from someone trying to get inside.
Handprints there, a lot of scratches, stuff like that. Dragging his finger on my side of my truck. Well, looks like to be trying to get inside my truck. That's really all I could tell from when he was walking around. More handprints trying to get in my truck. At least the back canopy was locked, but yeah, that was the result.
Creepiest thing I've seen while in the Appalachian woods.
It's a little bit grown up. It's not too bad. If there's, you could slip through there. Come here, Otis. You could slip through there if you had a chance. Like we could maybe make a path down through. What are you doing? But what in the? Otis, come on, we're leaving. Come on.
I found this creepy abandoned church in the woods. Should I go inside?